Welcome to Step Up Your STR, the podcast all about decorating your vacation rental for max revenue. Today, we're diving into how to decorate your property to attract couples. Valentine's Day is right around the corner, so keep on listening. Hi, STR owner or manager. I'm Kara Shimizu. Now, whether you want to create a romantic vibe for Valentine's Day or to cater to couples all year round, I'm going to share practical tips designed to boost your revenue. Here's what we'll chat about today. First, deciding if marketing to couples is a good idea for your STR. Second, must-have items to create an amazing romantic experience. And third, how and when to market your STR to couples. Sound good? Let's get into it. First, is marketing to couples right for you? It can be an amazing niche, especially if your property naturally lends itself to a romantic feel. So think about it. Couples book for all kinds of reasons all year round, and the place they go has a big impact. They're going to book for anniversaries, honeymoons, Valentine's Day, celebrating a milestone like retirement, or even for just a spontaneous getaway for the weekend. There are two avenues that you can take. Either decorate for couples and market that all year round, or put up some special decor only seasonally. So when deciding if you'd like to market to couples, here are some questions to ask yourself. Of course, think about your location. Is your rental near anything that is inherently romantic? Beaches. There's also wineries, really scenic hiking trails, and cities with cozy downtown areas. Couples love these places. They naturally draw couples in. Next, consider size of your property. If it's smaller, like a one-bedroom, that is perfect for couples. And even if you have a bigger space, you can focus on making just one area, like the primary bedroom, or one section of the house, making just that area a romantic retreat. And then there's timing. Valentine's Day is the obvious time to market to couples, but don't look other opportunities like fall foliage trips, winter escapes, and spring bloom getaways. Near me in the spring, there is the Tulip Festival, and it is so beautiful. It's just not a very long window of time, but marketing to couples during that season would be amazing. So remember that romance isn't tied to just one season like Valentine's Day. And this is where you can decide to market to couples only at certain times of the year, if you'd like, with putting out romantic type decor only sometimes instead of marketing to them all the time. Another thing to consider is your competition. Are there other vacation rentals in your area that cater to couples? If not, that's an even bigger opportunity for you to stand out. And if there are properties marketing to couples, then you know your area is a good spot because couples are interested in coming to your area. So in either case, designing your space really well for couples with thoughtful touches can make your rental the top choice for them. Also, remember, focusing on couples does not mean you're shutting the door on other types of guests. It just means that your property stands out in a specific and memorable way, and that can be fun for anyone. All right, let's talk about must-have items for a romantic experience. This is the fun stuff, some of those small decorating items. Now, if you're starting out, I recommend focusing on just one space, like the bedroom, to create a romantic atmosphere. Here's how to do it. First, set the mood with ambiance, with soft lighting, maybe some music, remote-controlled candles. Remote-controlled candles are my favorite. They're a game changer because you get all the cozy vibes of candles without worrying about a fire hazard. So place them on nightstands, on the dresser, on windowsills, on the coffee table, and even around a bathtub if you have one. I think that more candles is better. And then also to prevent losing the remotes all the time, I suggest putting a strip of red duct tape on the back of them and write your STR name on that tape. And this helps. Also, with soft lighting, remember that lighting is everything in design. I often hear that as a designer, lighting is everything. So add dimmable lamps or some really soft string lights to create a warm, inviting glow, and skip the harsh overhead lights. So, if you have a home from the 70s and you're updating it and you want to keep it romantic for just for couples, and maybe it does not have overhead lights. A lot of rooms in the 1970s did not have overhead lights, and you can just skip that. You don't have to update it with overhead lights. Just use really beautiful soft lighting like with lamps, and that would be great. And then for music options, consider adding a small Bluetooth speaker and have it on a playlist that's going with some really soft romantic tunes as the couple arrives. And of course, leave some instructions for them on how to turn it off in case they may be unfamiliar with that, so they can have silence if they want to. But that can really set the mood. It's not just how a space looks, it's how it feels and smells and how it sounds. All of those elements that touch all the senses matter a lot. Second, add a touch of luxury. So for sure, have high quality bedding. So silky, soft sheets, fluffy pillows, and a very cozy comforter. Stick with white linens because they evoke a feeling of luxury, and they're classic. They're also easy to clean, and they look amazing in photos. Have some faux petals on the bed. So scatter, some fake rose petals on top of the bed, or put them in the shape of a heart if that's not too cheesy for you. I don't think petals in the shape of a heart are too cheesy. I think it's really fun. And it's also so easy. It's a reusable touch that feels special for people. Have some gourmet chocolate. A little box of fancy chocolates on the nightstand can go a long way in making guests feel pampered. Also have maybe some sparkling water or juice. Stock the fridge with those. Now, not everyone drinks alcohol, so specialty waters is a really nice, inclusive idea. And then have some bath amenities if you have a bathtub. Consider adding a small container of bubble bath or bath salts, and that's extra romantic. And then next, of course, use bigger decor to elevate the space. Think about your color scheme. Bring in pops of red and pink through big throw pillows, blankets, artwork, because these colors instantly say romance. I would avoid an abundance of red, though. For example, I would not recommend painting a whole room red, because although it's the color of romance and love, it's also the color of anger. So use red with care. If it's Valentine's Day, definitely add in some quirky heart-shaped decor, like a wreath on the front door or a heart-shaped dish filled with candy. And then for art, consider pieces that feel romantic, like an abstract painting with soft, beautiful, warm tones, or prints that have to do with couples or have a love theme. And then try to go the extra mile with some personal touches, like a welcome note. Leave a little card that says something like, welcome to your romantic getaway. Guests love personalized notes and touches like these. Also place a soft, luxurious throw on the bed or a nearby chair or a sofa or all those places. Here's a tip. The faux fur throw blankets are especially soft and lovely. And then you could consider offering an add-on package like fresh flowers and a reservation at a wonderful nearby restaurant. And you can do that for an additional fee. And those can be real revenue boosters. Let's move on to how and when to market your STR to couples. How to get the word out. You can't just set it up and hope that guests are going to find it. Really, you have to market it right for the best outcome. And here's some tips to do that. First, take amazing photos. Highlight the details. capture all those romantic touches that you've added, like the candles and chocolates, the beautiful bedding. Remember that good lighting is key. If you're doing this yourself, shoot during golden hour. As I understand it, golden hour is an hour to an hour and a half before sunset, and that gives a really soft, flattering light. And then if you have a professional photographer, which makes life so easy and you know you'll get beautiful results, most likely they'll be shooting at golden hour. Also, tell a story with the photography. Stage the space as if guests are already there. For example, set out a tray with some sparkling water and glasses on the bed, or show the candles glowing softly in the evening. Include couple-friendly activities. So if your property has a hot tub, a fireplace, or a beautiful view, make sure to showcase those in your photos. And then, of course, you can include a few photos in your listing of close-ups of those really special details. And professional photographers are amazing at getting close-ups of vignettes that just glow online. So that's photography. Now let's talk about your listing. You want to optimize your listing. So update your title. Add something like romantic getaway for two or the perfect couples retreat. Modify your description. Highlight your romantic features and also nearby attractions that couples would enjoy. Mention anything special that you're offering, like a Valentine's Day package or just simply a romance package. Add seasonal updates to your listing. So around Valentine's Day, tweak that listing to emphasize your romantic touches. Include those pictures evoking romance and include phrases like celebrate love or, like if it's fall foliage, cozy up with your partner. Any of those can work well. Next, leverage social media like Instagram and Facebook. So post photos of your setup and use captions like ready for a romantic escape. Use hashtags like hashtag romantic getaway, hashtag Valentine's Day rental, hashtag couples retreat. There are all kinds of hashtags you can use. And the way I understand it is don't limit yourself to just one hashtag. Go ahead and use several. Also, email your past guests. Send out a really nice email showing your updates and you could include an exclusive discount code for couples booking during a certain time frame. And, if people have come once, chances are they will want to come again. And if it's like a special occasion, the chances are even higher that they'll book with you. Also make some behind the scenes posts for your social media. Share stories and B-roll of how you set up the space to engage your audience and get those couples interested in coming. Another way to market your STR is to collaborate with local businesses. So like local florists, wineries, or restaurants, and create an exclusive package with them. And I mentioned how you can sell that package for a higher price. So for example, a chocolate and roses package could include a wonderful flourless chocolate cake on the table and a bouquet of fresh roses waiting for guests when they arrive. Also, you can partner with a photographer and offer a mini photo shoot for couples staying at your rental, especially if the trip might be their honeymoon. That could be a really special experience for them. Okay, now if you only want to decorate seasonally, you want to decorate just for the Spring Bloom Festival and just for Valentine's Day, keep it simple and affordable. So invest in some heart-shaped decor. You can add those touches like heart-shaped wreaths, pillows, candy dishes, anything that's heart-shaped. And often you can find those really inexpensively at secondhand stores. Have some festive snacks, like leave heart-shaped cookies or chocolates wrapped in red foil. Also, you can make a centerpiece. You can DIY a simple table centerpiece with red and pink flowers and put them in a vase. If you get really nice faux florals, they are so high quality nowadays that you can't tell the fake from the real ones, and you can use those year after year. Also, my favorite, put out a few battery operated candles. And all of these things could fit in a small box in your supply closet. You could pull out those items just at the romantic times of year when you're advertising your rental. All right, a few final thoughts. Decorating your STR to attract couples is a smart way to stand out and boost your bookings. By focusing on even one room and adding thoughtful romantic touches, you can create an experience that guests will rave about. And don't forget that photos and marketing are just as important as the decor itself. What good is decor if people don't know about it? So make sure you're showcasing your space in a way that highlights all the effort you've put in. Thanks for hanging out with me on this episode of Step Up Your STR. I hope you found the info helpful and that you'll try these ideas to boost your revenue. Let me know if you do and how it goes. I look forward to talking again next time.